Hey there, fellow explorers! Welcome to another journey into the fascinating world of our minds. Today, let's dive deep into the wild world inside our heads, a place where thoughts roam free and wild. You know, the one with thoughts zooming around like a bunch of monkeys on trampolines. It's a chaotic, lively place, isn't it? Some of these thoughts are fun and playful, like dolphins doing tricks. They bring joy, creativity, and a sense of wonder to our lives. But then there are those other ones. The grumpy gorillas, the sneaky snakes of negativity. They lurk in the shadows, waiting to pounce. They can really put a damper on things, can't they? These negative thoughts can make us feel stressed, anxious, and overwhelmed. We've all got them. It's a universal experience. Those pesky negative thoughts that whisper doubts and fears. They tell us we're not good enough, smart enough, or brave enough. They can be relentless, can't they? These thoughts can make us question our abilities and our worth. But guess what? We don't have to let them run the show. We have the power to take control and change the narrative. Just like we can train a dog or teach a parrot to talk, we can learn to manage those negative thoughts. It takes practice and patience, but it's possible. We can train our minds to focus on the positive. By doing so, we can create a more uplifting and empowering inner dialogue. Why bother? Because, my friends, life is way too short to be ruled by negativity. We deserve to live a life filled with hope, joy, and possibility. When we conquer those gloomy thoughts, we unlock a world of possibilities. We become more resilient, more confident, and more capable of achieving our dreams. We feel lighter, brighter, and ready to tackle anything. Our minds become a place of positivity and potential. So, are you ready to tame the beastly thoughts and unleash your inner awesome? Let's do this. Together, we can transform our minds and our lives. Start by acknowledging those negative thoughts. Write them down, observe them, and understand where they come from. This awareness is the first step to change. Surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with people who uplift you, engage in activities that bring you joy, and fill your environment with things that inspire you. Feed your mind with positive content. Read books, listen to music, and watch shows that make you feel good. This can help shift your mindset and keep those negative thoughts at bay. Practice mindfulness and meditation. These techniques can help you stay present, reduce stress, and cultivate a more positive outlook. Set goals and celebrate your achievements no matter how small. This can boost your confidence and remind you of your capabilities. Visualize your success. Imagine yourself achieving your goals and living your best life. This can help you stay motivated and focused on the positive. Be kind to yourself. Practice self-compassion and remind yourself that it's okay to have negative thoughts. What's important is how you respond to them. Use positive affirmations. Repeat them daily to reinforce a positive mindset and counteract negative thoughts. Remember, taming the beastly thoughts is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, effort, and persistence, but the rewards are worth it. So let's embark on this journey together. Let's tame those beastly thoughts and unleash our inner awesome. The world is waiting for us to shine. Now, before we start banishing those negative thoughts, let's try to understand where they come from. It's crucial to get to the root of the problem before we can effectively address it. Negativity doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It has origins, often deeply embedded in our past experiences and the way we interpret them. Think of it like this. Imagine a beautiful, ancient forest. This forest represents your mind, full of potential and life. It's a place where ideas and emotions grow, intertwine, and create the landscape of your thoughts. Sunlight streams through the leaves, illuminating the vibrant canopy above. But down on the forest floor, it's dark and shadowy. These shadows are where negativity likes to hang out, hidden from the light, yet very much present. That's where negativity likes to hang out. In the dark, shadowy corners of our minds, it festers and grows, feeding off our fears and insecurities. These negative thoughts are like weeds, taking root in the fertile soil of our subconscious. Those whispers of self-doubt, they often stem from past experiences, fears, and insecurities. They are the echoes of moments when we felt vulnerable or inadequate. Maybe you bombed a presentation and that failure left a mark on your confidence. Or perhaps you got picked last for dodgeball, making you feel unwanted or less capable. Or someone said something hurtful that stuck with you. A comment that replayed in your mind, reinforcing a negative self-image. Hey, we've all been there. These experiences are universal, and they shape us in ways we often don't realize. It's like a tiny scratch on a record. It keeps playing the same negative tune over and over. This repetitive cycle can be exhausting and disheartening, making it hard to see beyond the immediate negativity. But here's the thing. Those experiences don't define us. They are just moments in time, not the entirety of who we are. Just because something negative happened in the past doesn't mean it has to control our present or future. We have the power to break free from these chains and redefine our narrative. It's like stepping in a puddle. Yes, your shoe is wet and it's uncomfortable, but it doesn't mean you have to carry that discomfort with you all day. You can dry off your shoes and move on. Similarly, we can learn to dry off those soggy thoughts and step into the sunshine, embracing positivity and growth. We're going to learn how to dry off those soggy thoughts and step into the sunshine. This process involves self-awareness, self-compassion, and a willingness to change our perspective. We're going to explore those shadowy parts of ourselves with courage and curiosity. Remember, knowledge is power. By understanding where our negativity comes from, we can begin to dismantle it and replace it with positive, empowering thoughts. This journey won't be easy, but it's worth it. Together, we'll navigate through the darkness and find the light within ourselves. For centuries, people have pondered the nature of thought and how to cultivate inner peace. Ancient cultures left clues for us, carved in stone and whispered through generations. Think about those serene statues of Buddha, peacefully meditating. They remind us that calmness is possible even amidst chaos. Nature, too, offers lessons in resilience. Have you ever noticed how a tree bends in the wind instead of breaking? Or how a tiny flower can push through cracks in the pavement? Nature teaches us to adapt, to be flexible, and to keep reaching for the light. These ancient symbols remind us that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. We are connected to the flow of life with its ups and downs, its storms and sunshine. And just like a tree weathering a storm, we too can weather life's challenges and emerge stronger on the other side. Section 4. Breaking free chains of doubt, wings of hope. Okay, enough with the metaphors, let's get practical. Breaking free from the chains of doubt and embracing the wings of hope is a journey, not a one-time event. It requires consistent effort and a willingness to change our mindset. How do we actually break free from those chains of negativity? It starts with recognizing that these chains are often self-imposed. We create them through our thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes. The first step is to acknowledge their existence. It's like learning to ride a bike. At first it seems impossible. You wobble, you fall, and you doubt if you'll ever get it right. But with practice and perseverance, you start to find your balance. It takes practice, but once you get it, you'll be soaring. The same goes for breaking free from negative thoughts. It won't happen overnight, but with consistent effort, you'll start to see progress. First, we need to become aware of our thoughts. This means paying attention to the inner dialogue that runs through our minds. Often we're not even aware of the negative thoughts that hold us back. Imagine you're a scientist observing your own mind. Take note of the thoughts that arise, especially the ones that are critical or self-defeating. Write them down if it helps. Notice those negative thoughts popping up. They might say things like, "I'm not good enough," "I'll never succeed," or "Why even try?" These thoughts can be persistent and convincing. Don't judge them, just observe them. The goal is not to suppress these thoughts, but to become aware of them. By observing them without judgment, you start to see them for what they are. Just thoughts, not facts. Oh, look at that, there's that thought again telling me I can't do it. Next, challenge those thoughts. Are they really true? Often we accept negative thoughts as truth without questioning them. What evidence do you have? Look for concrete evidence that supports or refutes these thoughts. You'll often find that there's little to no evidence backing up the negative beliefs. Often you'll find that those negative thoughts are like bullies on the playground. They try to intimidate you, but they don't have any real power over you. They thrive on fear and doubt. They try to intimidate you, but they don't have any real power over you. Once you stand up to them, they lose their grip. It's about reclaiming your power and not letting these thoughts control you. Finally, replace those negative thoughts with positive affirmations. This is where the real transformation happens. By consciously choosing to focus on positive, empowering thoughts, you start to rewire your brain. It's like replacing a wilted houseplant with a vibrant new one. The more you nurture these positive thoughts, the stronger they become. Over time, they will overshadow the negative ones. Instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," try saying, "I am capable and worthy." These affirmations might feel strange or uncomfortable at first, but that's okay. It's a sign that you're stepping out of your comfort zone. It might feel strange at first, but trust me, it works. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. And soon, those chains of doubt will be a distant memory, replaced by the wings of hope that will carry you to new heights. Section 5, a playful nudge. Humor in the face of fear. Now I know what you're thinking, Bill, this all sounds very serious. And you're right, dealing with negativity is important, but that doesn't mean we can't have a little fun with it. In fact, sometimes laughter is the best medicine. Imagine a wise old owl perched on a branch observing a playful otter doing flips in the river below. The otter's joy is infectious, and even the owl cracks a tiny smile. Sometimes we just need to lighten up and remember that life is full of joy and wonder. So the next time you find yourself spiraling into a pit of negativity, try watching a funny animal video, telling a silly joke, or remembering a hilarious moment from your life. Laughter is like a breath of fresh air for the soul. It helps us to see the lighter side of things and reminds us not to take ourselves too seriously. Please like and subscribe so we can create more videos like this. Thank you.